This video is about the update of my last charity project. These are the roofing sheets that's gonna be on the top of the house of Susan and Johnathan, and we are just starting to lift it up there because we just finished the framework, the Ciporlin framework for the roofing of the house, and I do want it to be finished by Christmas, but as you know, I'm also limited to the funds that let me do the job faster. So because as you're aware that charity has closed, and most of the funds that's been used to finish the house is now coming from my YouTube earnings and a lot more beside but there's one person that continue to support me, Mr. Jeff W. Thank you so much for continuing to help me with my last charity project, is to give Johnathan and Susan's family a decent house to live in. So as of the moment, we just finished doing the roofing frame, and it's only Johnathan and old Mars is working for me. I only have 3 workers, Johnathan and Mars, and also my helping with painting, helping with, she's sifting sand as of the moment because the girl is very hardworking as well, so she can feed her 3 children. So like I said, this family is only needing an opportunity to work. They don't want to ask just money, they want to work for it. So this is the way I could help them, is to give them little jobs in which they can earn. And so this is how they do it. They tie up the edge of the roofing sheets, and then they're gonna lift it up. Tie it up with tire wires on the edge, and then they're gonna lift it up. I'll show you how they do it in a minute. So the sons of Susan and Johnathan is helping to lift it up. Not paid, but they're helping it to their own volition, because of course this is their house and it's already school break right now with the Philippine schooling system, so they can assist in finishing the house. So this is how it goes. And then we filed it up there. And that's where they spread it out up there. So you can see that I still gotta have to render. I'll have to file blocks here on the little pole stairs, our landing that the family will come out, so to protect the children, Josie will not fall over directly down here. So we're gonna have to file blocks in there on the landing. So I'll show you upstairs. You can see there's still a lot of rendering, and then there's the partition of the rooms, the windows, and of course the tiles. So these are the tiles that's ready to put in the floorings up and down the house, but we are waiting for the rendering, of course, to be finished. This is the motorbike of the shop, so I still have to find the tile adhesive for this, but I'll show you upstairs what's gonna be done. So this is the stairs. We're gonna go up. I had a lot of help in the past. Of course, I can't build it like this without his help. Sir Ben, thank you so much. I will finish this house. So this is what we have to do is to render the walls first before we do the partition of each room. But after rendering, of course, we'll be doing the tiles that's donated by Jeff Mead. And I gotta do the electrics and of course the windows. So it's still a long way to go, considering now that I'm only using my own money. All the other haters that used to say, "Why am I not using my own money for everything?" Now this is it. Whatever you do, there's always haters. But at least my own effort in making videos before is now being used to help a family like Susan and Johnathan that I believe that really deserve help. So these are the framework, all welded, and all the rebars protruding on the beams are wrapped around the C4 lens. So I'll make sure that it's all welded together to make sure it's strong during storms. It won't just fly away. And this is gonna be the little hallway from the door, and then 6 rooms for the children. 2 rooms on the on the edge got 2 windows rather, and then the middle one is only got 1 window. So this will be more convenient for the family of Susan and Johnathan, especially the children, that they will now be sleeping under a roof that they won't be scared, that during storms it will be dripping. They'll be flooded like always, and for the first time in their life they'll be living on a decent and safe house. So thank you so much, Jeff W. You're the only one now that's supporting me on this last charity project, and there's still a lot to do. But you can see that we have started to render a bit of the walls. But of course, that's not enough yet. We have to square up all the windows, square up all the columns before we even start to tile. And then after tiling, we do the electrics, then the windows, then the partition for the rooms and the doors. So still a long way to go, but I will make it happen. I will finish this house so the family can enjoy living here on a safe and decent place. So here on the landing, it's gonna be filed with hollow blocks. And there's their little kitchen down there. So still a long way to go, but we're already there. And Sir Jeff, if you want to visit this family in the future, you are more than welcome, because you are one of the pillars of this project. So we still have this area that's already been rendered, most of the walls, although we still got the toilet part, which is still gonna be sorted, and we do this rendering when it's raining. So here you can see this side is newly rendered, and this is the family's little lounge there. So it's just squaring up the corners, squaring up the window part, the door part, and hopefully we'll have a room finish when we do this one. This is where the family will be doing their entertaining, their guests if they have guests. And this is the toilet area. Still has to be rendered and sorted. All the pipes has already been laid out, and as of the moment they are using the old cafe that will also gonna be rent it out when they move here, so it will generate income for the self-help community for maintenance and further development. We are just saving what we can, like even to the point that we are looking for cheap materials like the windows. I think we'll just have jalousies, or in this part we have some donation from old house who's making a renovating their house, and they're donating the old windows if we will use it. These are steel casement that can be welded up together, and it's already got glass and ready to be installed, so we might just opt for this instead of the jalousies. So Jeff W, our project here is continuing on. I am trying to utilize every peso that we put together. I earn it from my old videos. I put it here. Any rental from the shops, I also put it here. So there's still a lot more to do, but the actual structure is now finished. It's just the decorating, render, separation of rooms and tiles, electrics, and even if we don't have doors yet, family can now utilize it here. They even told me that when the roof is on and there's no danger of being wet while you're asleep, they will use the upper part, and they just keep their mats away when the work starts. So this is quite a good project, a strong building, beams, lintel beams, steel decking, and all of that from the start, thanks to Sir Ben and to other people that help contribute, and Jeff W, even JD with his tiles, but I still have to install the tiles, so it will be looking nice to have it laid out, of course. So it's getting exciting. I'm excited for the family myself. And of course, we can't help. Even in YouTube, you got haters. You also got haters around the neighborhood who thinks that they don't deserve this, that it should be given to other people, in which they don't realize that we did help some of the people that we think this needed and deserve it, but some has disappointed us, aside from Norman and Norman's family, Tammy and Christine, but a lot of them are just don't deserve to be helped. Just users that don't deserve to be helped. But this is our last charity project, and this will be finished sooner or later, but this will be staying strong for years to come. And this is not one of the run-of-the-mill kind of building. I know this is strong. You can see how Johnathan has willed the corners of each superlins there, encased it with the rebars coming out of each column, wrap it up on the superlins, and weld each superlins together with the wrapping of a rebar. So the sheets are now being laid out, screwed up a few so it won't slide out before they have to sequence screw it. So if we look at it this way, there's the room. There's only a few more to go in, but it's now, like Susan was saying to me, that she can actually sleep here with her mat on because they won't get rain on, and that's the most important thing. So this is how the house looked from a distance, with all the sheets start to get laid on, protecting the house. And then of course the family will be using it. That they are all so excited. Even me is getting excited about their new house.